Sam Neill, New Zealand-born and definitely Australian-claimed actor, has died at the age of 78, and I am quite sad. Not only was he an incredible actor, but he seemed to be a very kind person and a progressive person, a man who was always supporting Indigenous rights in New Zealand and Australia as well. I'm wearing the Clothing the Gap t-shirt here in honour of Sam Neill's little Easter egg that a lot of people are reminiscing about and recognising from the 1997 film Event Horizon. Apparently he suggested that the little flag on his shoulder, because the film was set in, I think, 2040, would actually not include the Union Jack, but the Aboriginal flag, which is a sign of someone who maybe was a bit too hopeful for what the current situation would be for First Nations people, but nevertheless believed in that future. So that's something that I think is quite admirable, and yeah, it makes me really sad to think about. The guy had an incredibly diverse career: heartthrobs, bullies, gruff, unlikable guardians, cat burglars.
We need more information.
Very well. It's buried at 4723 Maple Valley Road. Hi. You take Highway 201 south for 15 minutes. You take a left.
But I think the reason why Sam Neill was such a perfect horror performer in particular seems to be that we could recognise a gentle, calm kindness in the soul of the man. And there's nothing so satisfyingly, sadistically fun as shoving that type of person and mashing them into the horrors of the world, whether that's in Possession or in the mouth of madness or 1997's Event Horizon. Event Horizon was a film that was a box office failure, really bombed, and was not particularly critically acclaimed. Roger Ebert gave it 2 out of 4 stars. But the film gained a cult-like status and made a decent return on DVD and VHS release. And I'm one of those cult guys. I love this film, whether it's Lawrence Fishburne yelling, whether it's the 90s intro techno blaring, whether it's the lovable Sam Neill just absolutely losing his mind. It's a fun film and definitely worth a rewatch in my opinion. But most people over the age of 40 probably know Sam Neill from Jurassic Park playing Dr. Alan Grant, a man so anti-child and pro-dino that when this kid insults dinosaurs, he brandishes a talon right into this little kid's face and just sort of threateningly waves it in front of his neck, and everyone just sort of stands around in a bit of bystander syndrome, no one being like, hey man, I get it, that might be a bit too intense. Do you want to just pause that? Jurassic Park is my personal favourite blockbuster of all time and has a place in the hearts of millions of people, and I think Sam Neill's grumpy but likeable Grant, his heart slowly melting as he deals with children, the worst thing in the world, is a strong part of why that film is such a classic. There are so many amazing Sam Neill films you might be watching at the moment, but if you are in Australia at the very least, or have a VPN, you might want to go onto SBS streaming and watch Death in Brunswick. This film came out the same year as The Hunt for Red October in 1990, and it's a wildly different, independent, knockabout Aussie type of film. There are a few parts where, yeah, the film shows its age, but as someone who lived in a post-gentrified West Brunswick, 20, 30 years later in the mid-2000s, it's nice to see a bumbling, awkward Neil as this loser Carl, a cook who gets involved in the local crime world of a club in said Brunswick. And just to break your heart even more, I apologise, Sam Neill, watching him run around, youthful-faced man, John Clark, beloved humorist, from Foot Rot Flats to his 7:30 Report, this very funny clip that a lot of people might recognise.
It was involved in the incident off Western Australia this week.
Yeah, the one the front fell off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not very typical. I'd like to make that point.
Well, how is it untypical?
Well, there are a lot of these ships going around the world all the time, and very seldom does anything like this happen. I just don't want people thinking that tankers aren't safe.
Was this tanker safe?
Well, I was thinking more about the other ones.
The ones that are safe?
Yeah, the ones the front doesn't fall off.
John Clark appears as friend Dave, a very good friend who helps out Carl in this situation, and he's just a perfect dry wit to this sort of uptight, bumbling Carl. It's a really nice, wonderful film and a nice reminder of Sam Neill's legacy, the types of movies he made, whether it was small or big budget. He really made an impact, and he'll be greatly missed. Please share below what your favourite Sam Neill film is and why you love it so much.